Yo, 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 yo. What is up? What is up, everybody? How are we doing? Don't know if you guys see. I don't know if you guys can tell from the title of this stream, but yeah, I don't know if you guys know, but we're gonna test something live that kind of just gotten fast forwarded up the timeline. So very, very excited to see kind of what I'm excited. Excited to see what this is like. Should be fun to check this out. All right. Yeah, and to kind of test this, I have spun up a brand new TikTok profile that only is going to post clips of Red Guy. So, yeah. Yep, this is an experiment live. This is an experiment with our product, with distribution, with the clips. It's gonna be fun. So I've spun this up. You guys can see here. And I don't know, I'm gonna extract this, and while I'm talking, what? Please use a VOD URL. Oh. Do I have the wrong one? I think I grabbed the wrong one. What is this? Please do VOD URL, Twitch video. That is right. Let me try this one. Either way, Nick will get these errors. I still don't think. Okay, so Twitch is having an issue. Is he on YouTube? Oh, did he go live on here? This was 19 hours ago. That is it. This is going to take a little bit because it is 3 whole hours. Let's see. 25%. Okay. So I'll let that kind of go in the background while I talk about what's going on. It's already starting to download, though. That's good news. All right. So you can see by the title. And I gotta make sure live on Pump. I was so excited. I completely forgot if I was live on Pump. Hold up. Pump. Okay, we are. What? Audio validation failed. Download file does not exist. Hold up. Hold up. Why are we having so much trouble with grabbing videos today? Is it because it's alive? It shouldn't be an issue. I don't think he posted on X, does he? Okay. These are good to know for errors. What is it? Oh, here. We'll just do this. Do they have anything on here? Does he have the full video? I don't know if he does. Oh, yeah, he does. What is this one? March 30th, though. Actually, I mean, it's not. Oh, wait. Oh, here. We'll just go here. Let's see here. We have. He's got to have something in here. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, good to know that those links were having troubles because we'll now get errors that tell us what we need to improve upon there. So that's good. But I don't know if you guys saw the title of today's stream. But I guess if I just go here, live test, new publishing feature inside of Clipit. Yep, you heard it here first. So, Nick's been heads down on just grinding away and shipping things at a exponential rate. Let's just say, as you know, promotions in the platform now, which is really fun. And we have this roadmap, and we kind of have where we're going, what needs to be done, what needs to be shipped. And last night, he kind of hinted that this may be coming to me, and I wasn't expecting it. And then I woke up today, and he's like, "Hey, test this out." So I think it's only right to test this live on stream and start making, yeah, essentially just start clipping people. And now that we can publish within the platform, well, we'll see if we get any bugs with it. But now that we have the ability to publish in the platform, it takes a whole step out of our process of copy and pasting stuff, whatever it may be. Right. So with that being said, we have kind of our publishing, and I'm not going to click out of this. I guess I could open a new tab and show you guys. So you guys can see here, publish and schedule. Oh, look at this, TikTok. So something's connected here. One bug I did notice is if you try to turn these on here, it says failed to connect. The way that I've been able to get to connect, and this is just me giving feedback to Nick as well. You go to profile, connected accounts, and this will load, and then you'll see right here, you can connect more accounts. When you click that, I guess I'll open it up. When you click that, it opens up this new tab. This is, it's loading. It might not. Okay, so you can see we are using AriShare because we think they got a great platform. I think it sped us up dramatically, but you can now see here is a bunch of profiles that we're getting the X API, so that's going to be adjusted as well. But here's all the different platforms you will be able to connect to. So, just saying, this is going to be a good little test here. But it is now social publishing in the platform. Clipit is now. Yeah, so now it's now possible, and we're going to test it live on stream. Now, if you guys are on X and you're watching on X, do me a favor, send this to someone that you think needs to see that we have social publishing. Retweet this. Let's get a bunch of people in here. I want to show people the social publishing, and kind of test this out. I'm very, very, very excited because this is a big upgrade on the site, and allows brands, creators, users to access a whole new possibilities with their site, and it just speeds up everything. So that is kind of my that's kind of my 2 cents here. We'll wait for this to extract, and now that we are able to publish, as you guys see, I have made a thread guide Clipit TikTok page, where I am literally just going to start clipping his videos and publishing directly from our site. And this is going to be a good test, right? So it's kind of an experiment. What's the distribution like? What are the views looking like? How many platforms can we connect to? What is the errors? How can we improve it? So yeah, I'm going to start doing a lot of this. It's going to be fun. It's going to be a fun little test here. All right. So this video is 3 hours long. So that's why it's kind of taken a little bit longer on the extraction point, but we did grab our, I'll show you guys what we grabbed. We did grab, it's this long, is it this one? Oh no, so that was chopped up one. We grabbed this one right here. So this is 3 hours and 20 minutes. So that's why it's taking a little bit longer to kind of chug along. But as soon as we get this in here, we'll clip right away. And then now that we're connected to TikTok, we can start posting a whole bunch of clips here. And if you're a brand or a creator or a clipper, whoever you may be, and you want to experiment with this and you want to try to connect your social accounts and start publishing with that, and using our site, reach out. We're in a free beta right now. Essentially, we're just giving out free credits to people to kind of give us feedback, show us bugs, make clips on our platform. We have 280 some users, I want to say, 286, I believe. Clipit.dev. Let's see. We have 288 creators, and we're growing rapidly, and we have big plans ahead. And this is another big step forward in that direction with social publishing and getting this site to be able to do that. Right. And like, this is going to be a great experiment too, because there's tons of creators or brands out there that sit on hours and hours and Thread Guy does a pretty good job of it. I think Thread Guy understands, but he also has Jack doing a lot of this, which is nice, which is literally just, Jack does clips for everyone, but he also just does, he does a lot of clips for Thread Guy as well. Right. But I think it's if you're Thread Guy, you sit on 1,000 hours of footage, you gotta get that many clips out, right? The more clips you get out, the better your reach is gonna be, the better your overall viewership is gonna go up, right? I mean, look at TBPN, right? They had a good viewership, but at the same time, they were spamming clips after clips after clips after clips. But yeah. So we just got to wait for 3 hours of footage to download, which is a long process, first of all, because that's 3 hours of footage that we're adding into storage. Doesn't help that I also have 100 videos in here. But we should get some pretty crazy clips. And now that we're connected to TikTok, look at that. You can see, boom. I literally just put up a TikTok because it's the easiest one for me to spin up to kind of test this out. So should be fun. Almost there. But yeah, so very excited to test this out live. I don't know, like I said, I think I'm the first person that's testing this, and I'm curious to see two things. I'm curious to see how the clips do on social pages. I know Thread Guy might not be the best. I'm just trying to think. I don't know. I don't really see too much like crypto, or I think if we target Thread Guy clips not around crypto and stuff like that, but more around guest and some of the stuff he says is just normal, like not related to Web3 and crypto. I think I mean, it can be related to Web3. I just don't think crypto content does that good on TikTok. I don't know. I don't see a lot of it, so I need to dive into that more. But I think we can get some pretty good reaction. I think it's just been about YouTube. I need to spin up a YouTube one as well for YouTube Shorts. I think that's gonna be a next experiment. But for this one, dude, I say we just try to get like 10 clips. Oh, look at that. I think we should try to get like 10 clips for TikTok. Let's go funny moments. Should we go funny moments? And let's do viral hooks for TikTok. We literally have that built in. 30 seconds, 16:9. It should be fun. It should be interesting too, because I don't know. Yeah, this should be interesting. Should be interesting. You guys know me. I post most of the clips on X anyway, just because I feel like a lot of the content we watch and consume is more of it's more of Web3 based, but should be fun. We're waiting for that. Here's another one. We can, if I find anything else I see, it kind of just comes across the timeline. We'll also grab that. Mythos, Muse, Sparks, Toshi revealed. Ackman buys Apple's folding iPhone. So TBPN is also live. Nice. Okay, we'll wait for that to go. Let's see. Yeah, dude, I'm excited. It should be it's gonna be a fun. This whole thing's gonna be a fun experiment. Just because of this is a new day. Droplet killed 1,000 agent startups with managed agents. I didn't even see. What did they drop? Introducing Claude Managed Agents, everything you need to build and deploy agent at scale. It pairs an agent harness tuned for performance with production infrastructure, so you can go from prototype to launch in days. Now in public beta on Claude platform. What? So they just made another agent harness? Build an agent. Wait, what? So they just made it easier for this? Dang, dude. So I just set up, for you guys that don't know, I just set up a paperclip dashboard with Nick. And to be completely honest with you, it's sick. But I am sometimes like, what is it actually doing? Because there's so much going on that I don't know about. Well, but then there was a lot going on that I didn't know about. And then Nick was like, well, you have to tell it to update you like every hour what it's doing. So I did that. But looking at this, man, it looks somewhat similar. And this is going back to like the whole, yeah, dude, this, I'm sorry, but Anthropic is killing it. I mean, it sucks that like I also saw something too where they're talking about how Opus or was it Opus or Sonnet was getting like stupider or something. Like it was like losing. Here, I'll show you. I'll find it. But looking at this, I'm like, dude, this looks like a way better paperclip just in terms of like user experience. I mean, look at this. Look how nice this is. I can see it all there, all the source code. Handled by Claude. Like that's all super nice. Like if you guys haven't seen a paperclip dashboard, it has a lot of this stuff in here. Like a lot of this looks familiar. But dude, just the way that Claude has built it out from a user perspective is like dialed. It's so dialed. And it's like, I don't know how, I genuinely don't know how like other like yeah, dude, I'm all for free AI and you owning your own models and all that, but it's just like, dude, they're getting so good at what they do. I mean, look at this. Like they're getting so good at what they do. It's like how do you not want to, how are you not going to use them, I guess is the thing. Look at this. So shipping and production, okay, this is a long transcript, so we should wait on that. Shipping and production agent means months of infrastructure first work. Managed agents handles that for you. Define your agent's tasks, tools, and guardrails, and we run it on our infrastructure. Here's what earlier customers have built. Notion HQ, let teams delegate. No way. Wait, actually, I want to see that. Did they post that video here? I guess they didn't. So Notion. Oh, I gotta watch. We're gonna watch some of these, and clip some of these.
Hi, I'm Eric. I'm a product manager at Notion, and I work on our agents and agent orchestration. I had 30 tasks to make a prototype. I took all of that and just dragged it to start, and it was like Claude running wild. I was like, oh, I don't need to watch this. So I got like a snack. Dude, I came back and like all the prototypes were made. That was sort of the unlock. We want Notion to be the agent orchestration platform. Notion is such a good place for human and agent collaboration. You bring the right agent.
I don't know if this is Notion's office or not, but this is sick. If this is their office, dude, so cool. If it's not, and I don't think this is house. There's no way. But if this is Notion's office, I gotta go check it out. Notion, where you at?
and together for the job, and we help to manage all of your workflows. We were really excited about bringing managed agents into Notion because Claude is really good at complex, long-running tasks. If you were to roll it up yourself, it's like a mega brain engineering effort. You need like a PhD in all of this to make it work. And so the managed agent product was great because it makes it really plug and play to bring in Claude. It runs the sessions in the cloud. We just pull in the API and it works.
Dude, I'm sorry. I can't get over this office. This is so sick. They have these dividers. I mean, yeah, it's sick.
For our customers, what that means is that they can kick off a ton of jobs in Notion.
I'd love to show a use case of how we use managed agents to build agent orchestration in Notion.
Okay, here we go.
So this example is something that a lot of our non-technical users do, which is they'll onboard clients. Let's take a fictitious client called Harbor and Pine. They are a lifestyle brand. And now here are all the action items. We have within Notion a custom agent, and we've basically given it all of the client databases and task boards, so it has the full context to onboard, and it helps us in the onboarding workflows for clients. Behind the scenes, this agent has Claude as well. It is pulling in all the context within Notion to go and generate this. And so what I want to do is call upon the client onboarding manager and then take these action items, turn them into tasks. So you can see them, they're all in this task board. And this is what I like about it. Like I can take all of this and just dump it here. And you can see on this side that it kicks off a bunch of agent threads.
I'm gonna go back a little bit.
On this side. And this is what I like about it. Like I can take all of this and just dump it here. And you can see on this side, take these action items, turn them into tasks. So you can see them, they're all in this task board. And this is what I like about it. Like I can take all of this and just dump it here. And you can see on this side that it kicks off a bunch of agent threads. And that all basically feeds into Claude, and then Claude will then kick off a Claude session on that. And so now you can talk to that Claude session within Notion here, which mirrors the actual session that was kicked off. So if we go into the Claude platform, so you can see that the session is running for Claude managed agents. It kind of gives you a different view of what's happening. It's useful for us on the development side, right, to go and see like what's happening, but also actually to feed all these traces to go and
it sucks that Claude is first of all so good at what it does and it's so expensive, because this looks so, I hate to say it, Nick, if you're watching, I'm sorry, but okay, we already have our clips. Hell yeah, we have 5 clips. I hate to say it, Nick, but I love Paperclip. I think it's sick, but I also don't understand a lot of what's going on Paperclip. I feel like with Claude, I would understand exactly what's happening. And the fact that Claude is dropping stuff like this, just like day after day, dude, it's like they're gonna have a feature. Somebody's be like, oh, Hermes just dropped this, or OpenClaw just dropped this feature. And it's like some game-changing feature, and it's like Claude's gonna have it, and it's gonna be like 10 times better. It's like how are you not gonna still have Claude? Like I have a Hermes agent, but I still use Claude because it's so damn easy, dude. But okay, sorry. I also enjoy streaming this stuff, so it's like I'm just gonna like as stuff is loading. I figured rather than have you guys watch a loading screen, you could see me interact with something. I don't know, but we have our clips loading. If you guys are just tuning in, whether you're on X, whether you're on YouTube, whether you're on Pumped Out Fun, if you're on X, do something for me. Repost this. Let's get some more eyes in here. If you guys haven't seen from the title, we are testing live the ability to publish directly from our platform. And if you go to settings, you can see social accounts. So we have TikTok connected, because I just did TikTok because it was the easiest thing for me to spin up real quick before stream. Literally got a message 15 minutes before stream saying I could try and test this. And we made a new TikTok page called threadguy.clipit. So we have now gotten ThreadGuy most recent stream, which is 3 hours. It's like 3 hours long. We have now gotten clips generated while we were kind of watching our own videos and watching updates on Claude. But yeah, so that's kind of what's going on. If you guys are new, don't know who we are Clipit, your AI-powered content engine, and we allow creators, brands, clippers, whoever it may be, to create clips from long-form content. And these clips will be published, like they'll be polished clips with captions. You can add thumbnails, you got B-roll. We have an agent that lives within the platform. So one of the very cool things is we know agents are a big thing right now. You're looking at Hermes, OpenClaw, Perplexity, whatever it is. I'll have an agent of some sort. And people are building APIs into that, which is great. And, you know, so people are like, oh, you can clip with your Hermes agent. Yep, you can. Just find an API you like. But one of the things that I've realized is there's going to be a lot of people that either can do two things. Either can't set up an OpenClaw because they just can't technically, or they don't want to, or they just can't afford to, you know, buy a Mac Mini and have an OpenClaw run, right? Or Hermes. So one of the things here that is very important is our platform already has that agentic infrastructure built in. So you don't need to have an API key to paste into it to give to Hermes or OpenClaw and have it clip that way. All you have to do is go to clipit.dev and have an agentic infrastructure for clipping. And that's one thing that I think is kind of important because there's going to be a lot of people that aren't going to be able to set that stuff up. So there might be some other people on the site, and that's why it's kind of delayed in the timing. But that's kind of why I think it's important and why you guys should, you know, kind of care about that, because it's a thing to think about. Yeah, you can say, oh, we have an agentic clipping, you can give it to Hermes, OpenClaw, cool. But a lot of people can't do that, right? Even me, I had trouble setting up my Hermes, and I know a little bit about computers. So just something to think about. So we'll wait for those to kind of generate, but I want to see the rest of this while these are still generating.
Improve our agent. Having a harness that can do long-running tasks is really essential. You might need to run it for 20 minutes, an hour. That ability to continue to run it, to manage memory, to have high-quality outputs over time is a layer that's super critical on top of the model itself. A lot of the tasks are completed already. This is what a example homepage could look like. And it is pulling in all the context within Notion to go and generate this. And if we wanted to iterate on that, we can talk to Claude directly here. That's how we used managed agents in Notion to help ourselves and help our customers.
Yeah, dude, I don't know how people in the future, like, I don't know how you're not going to use Claude. Like, it's just so good at what it does. It's just so good. It's actually insane how good they're getting this stuff and how fast it's becoming a reality. Like my Hermes baffles me. Okay, it is loading. It's just slower. 84. Okay, that'll be the first one done. It baffles me. But the one thing I want to see is I thought there was something around Claude getting dumber. Whoops. Because I can't spell. Was it Claude? I'm just typing Claude. I saw something. I should have saved it. But somebody said they noticed, or there was some report or something around one of the models was getting reduced quality. That's not it. Oh, yeah. Claude's performance reportedly dropped by 67%, sparking discussions after data went public and a response from its creator on GitHub. Anthropic stayed quiet until someone showed Claude's thinking depth dropped 67%. I've been using Claude Code since early this year and sometimes around February, and it just felt different, not broken, shallower. It was finishing edits without actually reading the file first, stop hook violations spiking where I barely had it before. My first move to blame myself, bad prompts, change workflow. I've watched enough people get on here and told check your settings. That's when I started wondering if I was doing the same thing without realizing it. Then I found this. Okay. The person who filed it went through actual logs, tracked behavior patterns over time, quantified what changed. Their estimate, thinking depth dropped from around 67% by late February, not a vibe. An evidence chain. Okay. The 67% figure might not survive the methodological scrutiny, worth reading the issue yourself and deciding, but the pattern it documents matches that what a bunch of people have been independently reporting without coordinating what is actually a meaningful sign of regardless of the exact number. That's crazy. So I saw something around that, and I don't know. I mean, I don't use it to write, like, I don't use it to write code. Honestly, dude, if I'm being completely honest with you, I think the only way you can notice stuff like that and notice, oh, it's thinking 67% less or whatever. I think the only way you will actually like notice that stuff is if did this go down? It did. I gotta ask. I think something's so we okay, for so you guys that don't know, we moved to sort of a cloud storage. We moved to a cloud storage, and they've kind of been they've been kind of screwing us over in a sense, in terms of like we're supposed to bump up our rate because we have a lot more users than we thought in the beginning, and they didn't even update our rates, so it was like really disappointing. And I think they didn't do it again. So yeah, I don't know. It's it kind of sucks because we're supposed to have. It's like the more people are on the site, of course, it does all that. Like it slows down. Sorry, I'm typing as I'm trying to speak, and I'm not that good at that. Yeah, it's just kind of dumb. Render, that's how you spell it. Yeah, so it's kind of like we've been balancing with that. Yeah, it's of course it does a timeout because it does after like time 10 minutes or something. Let's see if these go. Because it's supposed to do them in batches of 2 to 3. So we'll see. Okay, well, this is loading faster. We'll see if this goes, and then if not, because it tried to generate 3 at a time. These ones should render a lot quicker, which I think it was just too much for it. But if it gets to the 88th percentile again and then fails, then I know it's a bigger issue. But this is something where AWS is just like screwed us over tremendously. But the thing is, like, you can still get the clips. Like, I'll show you guys. As soon as we go into the advanced editor, you just ask Clipit to redo it, and it's going to redo it. 70, 80. It might actually be capping at 80. Well, if this 3-hour long video is going to give me trouble, let me grab this one, and we'll see, because I think this actually might fail. But let's try this actually. Advanced. Yeah. I'm going to ask it to do it this way because why not? Because I've had this happen before, and I've been able to get Clippy, our agent, to dial it in, which is which is nice. But we got 3 hours of video in here, so starting somewhere. But let's just see here real quick. I'm going to give myself some more credit so that I can put in another video. So I don't run out midstream. And I might connect another account since, here we go. Might connect another account since we're having a little bit of trouble. There it is. All right. Well, there. Look at it, re-rendering. That's a good sign. Okay. Bring this back. This is another tab, but we'll give this a little bit more time to get this to kind of dial in. But we got Clipit working on that too. I don't even know about that cloud stuff. That's crazy. Business in a box. That's a good way to put it. I can see it here. But it's good to know. Essentially, going back to the cloud storage thing, we had to bump up to a cloud storage in the first place because when we added remotion, it takes a lot. It's a lot more to render. So we had to jump to cloud storage. And honestly, they've been kind of dropping the ball in terms of when we need rates faster because of the amount of data we give it. They've kind of just sucked at it, to be completely honest with you. So yeah, that's one thing that yeah, that's one thing that's just like annoying. But let's see if those are going to be processing. But actually, you know what we're going to do? I have so many clips in here. We're literally just trying to see if we can get things to. Here we go.
We found a number of vulnerabilities.
What we're going to do here.
Where, as a user with no permissions, I can elevate myself to the administrator by just running some binary on my machine. For each of these bugs, we told the maintainers who actually run the software about them, and they went and fixed them and have deployed the patches so that anyone who runs this software is no longer.
Like half of us, yeah, 5 seconds of video to be. I could post this one directly to something. I can connect an account. I don't know what account I can connect to, but I can. I'll connect it over here just so I'm not leaking my information and all my passwords, because that's the last thing we need. What is this gonna do? What account is this though? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Yeah, that should work. Is this the right account? It is. Okay, sweet. This is the right account. So now let me check. Let me check if I have this set up now. It's funny. I clip inside Clipit. What? Hang on. Connect more accounts. I did do that though. Oh, that's what I needed to do. Duh. Yeah, don't use that. Done. Okay, hold up. Allow. So yeah, it looks like rendering is going to be an issue right now. But, here, refresh this real quick. Connected accounts. Come on, come on. All right. Boom. We got Instagram connected. So that is now connected on there.
It's no longer vulnerable to these attacks.
I want to get this to export. I'm curious to see if Lumba's going to screw us over again.
As well as potentially help out.
This model is able to create exploits out of 3, 4, sometimes 5 vulnerabilities that in sequence give you some kind of very sophisticated end outcome.
And we think
what? I think that played mid-clip.
obviously capabilities in a model like this could do harm if in the wrong hands. And so we won't be releasing this model widely.
More powerful models are going to come from us and from others. And so we do need a plan to respond to this.
That's why we're launching what we're calling Project Class.
All right, let's see.
Where we partner with a number of the organizing.
We'll get this to download. Yeah. If not, I'll have to. Yeah. I guess hey. You know what? Publishing is integrated. You can connect your accounts. Of course, the one thing that we want to test. We got something working here. The one thing we want to test, we can't, not because it's not broken, but because our cloud storage is getting overwhelmed, and we need to tweak it, which happens. We're trying to find the right balance. Let's just say that between speed and rendering time. So we got to go back to the little drawing board there and make sure that we're kind of adjusting where it needs to be adjusted. Yeah, processing, it was like not even 5 minutes. Okay, that's the clip though. Oh, that's the last previous clips. I should still be able to export though. Yeah, okay. Well, so it looks like something with
Obviously capabilities and risk and protect everyone. And by
nice. So I have this clip here.
obviously capabilities in a model like this could do harm if in the wrong hands. And so we won't be releasing this model widely.
More powerful models are going to come from us and from others.
So that's okay. Let's see if there's another clip. Now that I know I can export it. I don't know if that last one there will. What is this?
Bug that's been present for 27 years, where I can send a couple of pieces of data to any
review. Early on, it was clear to us that this model was going to be meaningfully better at
What just happened?
At the level of some of the greatest software developers in the world. It can also be used to find bugs and exploit that software equally effectively.
These models have capabilities which are raising the bar from a cybersecurity point of view with their ability.
Okay, well, so I have a clip here, but I'm trying to see if I can find another one that I have in here. You know what? This actually might be a good one to do because I have this right here, but I don't know if I'll be able to crop it as well. Let's go. I want to go 16:9, but I want to crop. Let's go fit. They're gonna fight me. They're really gonna fight me, dude. I've never seen that before. What is this? What did I just do? I don't know. Can you post a 16:9 video to Instagram? I don't even know if you can. I'm trying to see if I have a good one that I wish our rendering wasn't so stupid, dude.
software developers in the world. It can also be used to find bugs and exploit that software equally effectively.
Vulnerabilities sooner, and we can fix them.
It has the ability to chain together vulnerabilities. So what this means is you find two vulnerabilities, either of which doesn't really get you very much independently. But this model is able to create exploits out of 3, 4, sometimes 5 vulnerabilities that in sequence give you some kind of very sophisticated end outcome.
Why is it fighting me? All right. Well, I think I clicked it in time, so we'll get that one downloaded, and I think that'll be our test clip to post to socials. I have one that generated over here, so I guess we have two. Share window. Okay.
Plan to respond to this. That's why we're launching what we're calling Project Glasswing, where we partner with a number of the organizations that power some of the world's most critical code to put the model into their hands, to allow them to look at how they can use models like this to bring down risk and protect everyone.
And by
but yeah, I mean, we could post that one too. I don't see why we can't post that one. But oh, dude. Oh, yeah. So this is actually sick. I actually got the clip that I wanted. It just happened as soon as I turned off the screen share, of course. But you can see down here, our clip has now been re-rendered with the right time.
Exploited. That is an invaluable.
Is that the right clip?
Valuable tool.
Oh.
We found a number of vulnerabilities where, as a user with no permissions, I can elevate myself to the administrator by just running some binary on my machine. For each of these bugs, we told the maintainers who actually run the software about them, and they went and fixed them and have deployed the patches so that anyone who runs the software is no longer vulnerable to these attacks.
All right, that's the one. That's the one being posted. That's the one going on Instagram. I just feel like it's going to do the best there. That's it. That's all I care about right now. Just making sure that's dialed in. All right. I apologize for dragging you guys on, but like I said, there was no errors saying something or was wrong with the cloud storage that we use. So it was kind of something unexpected, but that's what happens when you build in public. You guys are seeing it here first, but I have connected the Instagram. We are now going to take this clip that is now in 16:9, and we're going to post that on the Instagram page because the whole main point of this live stream was to test this live. And of course, I did. If you guys didn't, I did make a new TikTok for specific clips, and it, our video failed, so I was not able to get clips out, but that's okay. Because I was able to pivot, grab this one, and we can reuse this and post this on Instagram as kind of our first test feature. And then you guys will know now that is downloaded. I'm going to just verify that it's the right clip.
We found a number of...
Sweet. Yep. This is it. This is the clip, ladies and gentlemen. This is the clip, ladies and gentlemen. We got it. Hang on. I'm going to remove it so you guys have seen it. But just so you guys know, again, because that's what happens. You just gotta share. The clip is here with the remotion. So now
I religiously maintain
so we have it, right? We have the full clip. And now I'm gonna remove it. Apologies. Share the full screen again. I genuinely, this is me figuring out in real time how to use this publishing feature because I haven't done it yet. So let's go to schedule and publish. We have Instagram. I have 2 active. Profile. I wonder if I can turn off this one for now. Is it gonna do both of them? Okay, no. Okay, sweet. Sorry. It looked like it was. Like I said, this is experimenting with this new user flow, seeing what we need to how do I, okay, so I can click here Why does it say not connected? Okay, this is interesting. I want to grab this. Is it, what is it called? It was called Linux users. How can I? So I want a new schedule post. Choose okay. Linux users. Title. Claude found this 20-year-old bug. Caption. It still says it's. Huh. Okay, I don't know. Oh, we'll do publish now. So this definitely needs to be dialed in for sure. Claude Mythos found a exploit. Whoops, we'll just do bug. Found a bug that is 20 years old. This is crazy. This is just a test, so I don't really care how optimized this is right now. But I want to try it. So I got the Linux users. Publish now. Did it work? Okay, so maybe that's not how you publish one. I don't. So, okay, this is good to know. Don't know how to really publish a clip right now, but hooked up. Publish now. Yeah, it doesn't. No. Why is it the one that's not connect? Let me try here. Connected accounts. Come on. Come on, Clippy. So it's connected. Okay. How do I get it to connect? How do I even? It won't even let me schedule it. Should I just ask Clippy? I'm just gonna ask Clippy. Because why not? Can you post this clip as a 9:16 video on Instagram? It should. Oh, whoops. I'll be connected. Let's see. All right, we're gonna ask Clippy. If this doesn't work, I'll give my feedback to Nick in terms of how we can get this thing published, how we can get this thing dialed in so that it actually publishes. It's doing something. It's doing something. I don't know what. It says running clip, get export status, get export status. Get export status again. Okay. 94, 95. 95. So it doesn't look like it's hooked up that way yet. All right, well, it's good to know that we need to fix now, though. That's good. Wait, what? Maybe I gotta wait for this preview to load. I don't know. Claude found a 20-year-old bug. Their new model, Ellie? No. Their mythos is crazy. All right. Well, publish now. Clipit rendering is showing. I don't know if that's actually gonna. I don't know if I need to wait for that to render or not. So yeah, well, guys, we did a lot. I'll wait for this here to see if it actually renders. I don't know if it actually is doing anything. I don't see it tracking anything. It doesn't look like this isn't connecting. I don't know. Same thing. So I don't know how much functionality that thing has. But yeah, so we've done a lot. You guys can see now, you can now actively hook up your socials. I will, and you know, like I said, this is like happened 15 minutes before stream, and Nick was like, go ahead and try and test this thing out. And I was like, dude, we're just gonna jump on stream. We build in public. We're gonna see if this thing works. We're gonna try and get it to post. And I kind of came up with a strategy, like, dude, we're just gonna start posting clips on stream and have dedicated pages to people that we want to clip for. But as you know, when you build in public, there's always things you got to improve upon, and that's one of the things that you know, we want to do is build in public. So you guys are going to see when I come on live and say that we have some publishing going on, and it absolutely fails on me, but is what it is. It's here. We have a product that now has the ability to publish. We just gotta, you know, reevaluate how we're gonna get this thing to publish. Which is not a bad problem to have. But yeah, so if you guys do get it to publish, let me know what you did. Because I would love to know how you got it to publish. I'm just gonna keep this up. Claude found this 20-year-old bug. This is crazy. Yeah, if you guys do get it to publish, reach out, send me a DM, send me a video of it or something, whatever. But yeah, I don't know. There's of course, this just happened like 15 minutes before stream, so I wanted to jump on here and test it live and make sure that yeah, make sure it was golden. But either way, if you guys are watching the stream, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. I know we weren't able to publish anything today, but it is now here, and you guys can see the steps are being built to get there. And now we know what we need to work on and what we need to improve upon. So yeah, as soon as this thing is like live and I see it publish and post, you guys know there's gonna be a video drop like ASAP because it's gonna be sick. Or we'll do a stream or something. We'll figure something out. We'll figure something out when we hit these big milestones, something fun we can do for y'all. But just know, here at Clipit, we are striving to be the best, and we're striving, but we will be the best possible content creation platform on the internet. And this is just another example of one of the ways we're trying to get there is adding in publishing. So yeah, we have this kind of set up. We just got to make sure everything's dialed in, and you can actively connect your accounts through our third party. But now just getting it to publish directly from the site is a different story. So yeah, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. As soon as I have an update on this, I will give you guys an update. There'll probably be some sort of video or something, but yeah, you know what, maybe tomorrow we'll do a full stream that's literally just like from start to end, clip after clip after clip after clip, and then just spam a couple accounts with some posts to really test it out and see what we can do with it. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, y'all. I really appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in with the hiccups and stuff that we get from time to time. But if you guys are new to the platform or don't know who we are, who I am Jordan, CEO and founder of Clipit, and we're building the best possible content creation engine on the internet. We have a product in free beta right now where you'll be able to create clips from long form content. You can take it from Instagram. Sorry, you can take it from YouTube. Take YouTube, Instagram. No, what am I saying? You can post to that. YouTube, Twitch, Pump.fun, X, Google Drive links. You can grab links from all that, paste in our platform, or you can upload your own. You'll be able to get clips that you guys see posted all the time. And then now, here in a little bit, you'll also be able to publish directly into the platform as well. So, yeah. That being said, y'all, thanks for tuning in. I'll be live tomorrow at the same exact time. Hopefully, then we'll be able to have a full publishing workflow. But yeah, go hook up your social accounts. Go hook them up. If you're on the site, hook them up. And I'll drop something when I get a post to go through on something. But thanks for tuning in, y'all. Appreciate y'all for being here. It's another great day of building in public. We're not going to stop building this platform until we're the best possible product on the internet. So just know that. But love y'all. Thank you guys for tuning in. I will catch y'all tomorrow. Peace.